Due to the popularity of the Castlevania Netflix series, I figured now's a good time to touch upon some of the figures used in the animated series, starting with the seductive vampiress, Carmilla. Carmilla started as a gothic novella by Irish author Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu in 1872, and named after the titular character, Carmilla, who was a vampire who befriended, seduced, and later preyed upon the young woman Laura. It was one of the first stories that explored female vampires as primary antagonists. Along with undertones of sexuality between women, it helped inspire later vampire literature, such as Dracula by Bram Stoker and Anne Rice's The Vampire Chronicles. In the story, Carmilla is also fond of masquerades and uses a ballroom mask and anonymity to find new victims. In Castlevania, Carmilla is the name given to several iterations of one of Dracula's chief guardians and a recurring boss of the series, debuting in Castlevania II: Simon's Quest as simply a giant floating mask crying bloody tears, alluding to the masquerades in the novella. She returns in Castlevania Rondo of Blood, first as a giant mask, like in Simon's Quest, but then the mask shatters into a huge skull with a giant nude maiden riding atop it, again crying fiery tears of blood. She returns yet again years later, this time as a primary antagonist in Castlevania Circle of the Moon, aiding Dracula's revival and later fighting as a huge demon, again riding atop a giant skull. She also appears as a playable fighter in Castlevania Judgment, as well as in the alternate reality series Lords of Shadow as a primary antagonist. Much like her iteration in the Netflix series, she's often portrayed as a vampire with a strong sexual allure to her. The Netflix Castlevania series departs from Carmilla's representation in the game series, as while she's a powerful vampiress and ally to Dracula, she holds no regard or loyalty to him. She does hail from Styria, however, which is the central location that the Carmilla novella takes place in. Carmilla's sisters in Season 3 can be seen wearing jewelry that resemble her mask from Simon's Quest as well. Thus is the lore of Carmilla. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.